Alright, and we're live. Maybe, if I can get my chat here. Mm, Well, I could get the stream started if I could figure out what's going on with my chat. Is just something on OBS's end that I have no control over? Great. Well, I've already started the stream, so I'm not going to stop here. Besides, if any chats pop up, they'll be in the chat overlay. Okay, so anyways, welcome to Pokemon Sword. And I think I've pretty much done everything in Pokemon Violet, so I can play that on my own in my own time. And since I've already started something new, I'm not going to be going back to Pokemon Violet in case there is something new, in case there's something I missed. Because it's done. I feel like I've done everything and don't need to go back to it, or go back to stream it, at least. I'll play it in my own time. But I'm going to be playing Pokemon Sword. The reason I chose Pokemon Sword over Pokemon Shield is because of version exclusives, and I'm not talking about the box legends, Zacian and Zamazenta. I'm talking about Pokemon you can find in the wild. And I did some research before I did all this. And from the looks of it, you can only get certain Pokemon in Pokemon Sword, like Galarian Farfetch'd, Galarian Darumaka, whereas in Pokemon Shield you can get Galarian Ponyta and Galarian Rapidash. There was also, I believe, a difference in evolution between the Applin lines. I read that technically their evolutions aren't version exclusives, but the items to get them are. And unfortunately, they both aren't in there. Sword has Flapple, while Shield has Appleton. And unfortunately, Shield has the Lotad line with Ludicolo, which sucks, but hey, what can you do? But what it looked to me like is that a lot of the Shield exclusives seem to be on the defensive side of things, whereas Sword is more offensive with Darmanitan, Sirfetch'd, Shiftry, um, Hydreigon, stuff like that. Even Komodo, apparently. But that's the reason I chose Pokemon Sword over Pokemon Shield. Of course, I'm going to do Pokemon Shield, but I wanted to start with Pokemon Sword because I believe it was the first copy I got. It's been years, so I can't even remember. And the reason I'm going to be playing Pokemon Sword and Shield is because its 5-year anniversary came like almost a month ago, I believe, and I missed it, and I want a I want a I want to give this game a shot because this game taught me a lot, or at least this generation taught me a lot about Pokemon strategies, and I want to see if I can incorporate my I can I want to see if I can incorporate it like I did to Violet with Sword and Shield. So that'll be very interesting to see on my end. I have no idea what kind of team I'm gonna build. I'm probably gonna have a box full like I did in Violet. I hope so, because I know there's a lot of good Pokemon here in Pokemon Sword and Shield. but fortunately my control panel is buggy for some reason. Okay. I'm not sure if I broke it or something, but it's not coming back up. Let me see if I can fix this real quick before I go back to streaming.